good afternoon from Japan. And today we have a very special guest. This is like the third consecutive day right now that we are doing an interview. But this time, our special guest is from way up there in the north, in a beautiful snowy country of Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss International Finland 2020, the lovely Anna Merimaa. I'm
Yeah.
so
Hi.
sorry for the wrong pronunciation. I was practicing it a while ago. Hi, Anna.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Right now, what time is it in Finland?
It's 10 a.m. So it's
10
the morning.
a.m.
Yeah.
Good morning.
For inviting me here. It's great to be here today.
Yeah, it's also my pleasure to interview Miss International Finland because you have a very long and wonderful relationship with the Miss International organization.
Yeah.
Finland has been consistently sending a delegate to us, like for more than, let's say, 50 years. So we
Right.
really appreciate your loyalty to us. But
Yes.
here, Anna here, actually, she is a nursing student and she is from Turku.
Yeah, that's
Did I
correct.
pronounce it right?
Yes, Turku. Yes, Turku, Finland.
Turku. So you're studying nursing. Can you please just share to us what about your hometown? How is it growing up in that beautiful city? Because I've heard about it. I've never been there, but I really want to know more about your background.
Yeah, so I live in Turku, Finland. It's near Helsinki, which is the capital, about 2 hours. And I live here. It's very beautiful, especially during the summer. We have the great river there, and people are just kind, and the feeling is really great. And I study here to become a nurse at Turku University of Applied Sciences. And I'm a second year student of nursing, and it's been really amazing to study that. And I just love when I can help other people and learn more, to interact with people, and just it's very fascinating.
Yeah, here's a photo of Turku
Yes,
during winter time.
recognize it. Yeah, it's the church.
Yeah, it is the church.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. So right now, you said that you are second year nursing. How many years do you need to study to become a nurse?
Couple years more. So I've been studying for 1 year now, and now I start the second year, and it's still a couple years, and then I'm done.
And then at the same time, you're going to take your examination as well. Prior to that, do you have a national examination to get the license, or do you just need practice?
I just need practice here in Finland a lot of times, but I was wondering maybe I could go for exchange to some different country and just learn about different cultures, how does things work there, and let's see.
Yeah, especially right now, we're in the nursing profession has been in a very challenging situation due to the pandemic, and a lot of people have looked up or like really admired this profession right now, knowing that the nurses are the frontliners in this really trying times. And want to know like exactly what made you think of becoming a nurse. Is there any particular experience in the past that made you think about, maybe like which made you decide to pursue that career?
Yeah, well, I've always had this thing inside me that I love to help other people, and when you get a smile on other people's face, it just makes me feel so good. And I was thinking like what could be my career, and I've always been interested with human body and anatomy as well. So I just thought that this could be perfect fit for me when I get to help other people, and yeah.
It's really for me. I have this, honestly, personally speaking, I have this huge admiration towards people from Finland because of your education system. And I did study a little bit about your whole social security system together with Sweden's social security system. But I was more particularly interested with the education system of Finland.
Yeah.
So I would like to take this opportunity as well to ask a question because I always ask this to all the Miss Finland delegate of Miss International. How
Yeah.
was it, studying in Finland? Like, can you please share to us, well, what were you doing back when you were in elementary school, or when you were in primary school, in high school, and then
Yeah.
yeah, and
So
so on.
yeah, so Finland has a really good education system that is known probably around the world. And we're very grateful that we have this opportunity to free education. And I think it should be everyone's right to have free education. And we start elementary school very young, and we learn the basics there, and then we build up the information in high school, and then you can choose if you want to go to college or what you want to do. And I chose the path after high school to college to study as a nurse. And actually, I was thinking that after that, I could still study something else because the opportunities here in Finland, it's just very open, and I'm very grateful for that.
No, that is actually quite interesting, because I did meet a lot of people when I was there in 2011, and I did chat with them because partly because I wanted to know more about the culture, and to know about your whole system.
Yeah.
And one person actually told me that in Finland, when you start a career and when you're doing something, your boss would probably encourage, after working there for 5 or 7 years, your boss would probably like encourage or tell you, hey, why don't you go to another field, um, work in a different company. It's like the boss would actually encourage you to shift career. Is it true, or this person was just joking?
Oh, well, I'm not sure about that, but of course, yeah, if you want to change career, you can always study again. And if you feel like you want to study more this, you can go to college even when you're, for example, 52 years old. It doesn't have an age limit. So if you want to study a new career, it's possible.
I love that system, because it's totally different with the Japanese system, for example. Because we are well, right now it's slowly changing, but for a long time the Japanese system has been known for its job employment security. Wherein if you work in a certain company, it's like guaranteed that you'll be working there for all your life.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, right. So that's the system here. And of course, it slowly changes because
Yeah.
nowadays young people wanted to have a shift in their career earlier in their professional life,
Yeah.
but actually the older generation, like people who are now in their 50s and 60s, they have worked to only one company, to only one corporation all their entire life. Like I
Oh,
believe majority of them.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like lifetime employment.
that's a little bit different than in Finland.
Yes, it must be. So that is one thing that we have discussed in the university when I was studying about the Scandinavian social security system with focus on Sweden and Finland.
Yeah.
And I also find it really very interesting. So when I went there in 2011, I did try to confirm if it was true, and then some people tried to share their thoughts to me about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to you, here's this very interesting question from the Philippines.
Yeah.
His name is Yel Santos, and he's asking, can you please tell us something about your country that most people still don't know?
Well, for example, Finland has a really beautiful nature. It's very pure and it's very clean. And for example, we have 4 different seasons here in Finland. So the nature changes around the year. We have beautiful colors, and we also have the Lapland, which is very beautiful. And I think everyone should see it one day.
Well, Mr. Yel Santos is from the Philippines. This is a country with 7,000, more than 7,000 islands, but your country is made up of thousands of lakes.
Yes, correct. And we have a lot of forest here, and it's very beautiful.
And it's also very timely because now we are approaching the Christmas season, and it's also the birthplace of Santa Claus, which everybody already knows.
Yes, important thing. Santa Claus lives here.
I wanted to visit the Santa Village when I was there, but I thought, well, why would I go to the Santa Village during summer? Should be during winter time. I should be
Yeah,
back there.
yeah. You have to visit that during the winter.
We have a fan here from Lima, Peru. His name is Fernando Munoz. He says, regards from Lima, Peru.
Ah, gracias. Thank you.
Oh, you can speak Spanish as well.
Little-
Lori Gallant says, Canada sends love.
Oh, thank you. Right back at you.
Um, the name here is Patani Viokratana. I hope they tell us where they're from. From the name, I think it's Asian.
Yeah.
He says that I want to travel to Nordic countries.
Oh, yes, you should. It's very beautiful and unique.
I could vouch to that because it is
Yeah.
really different. I've been there only during summer season. I am now intrigued how it is during springtime, during autumn.
Yeah, yeah, it's very different. And I think, well, my favorite is summer and winter, but all seasons are so different that it's just whatever you like, it's very beautiful anyway.
Yeah, it must be like just Japan also has four distinct seasons,
Yeah,
and although our autumn is quite short, we have really long summers nowadays. So yeah.
great. Right now it's a little bit the opposite here. We have a long winter and summer is not so long. And right now it's the winter time and it's really dark day here. So the light is a little bit off.
Yeah, yeah, I think so because even here in Japan at 4 o'clock in the afternoon it's already very dark.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, the days are very short here right now, but the spring is coming. So
Yes, that's it. The thought of spring and summer just warms it up.
yeah.
Well, anyway, Anna, I wanted to know about your journey to Asia because you did mention and did share to me prior to this one that you've been to Asia. You worked as a model for a year. Where was that, and what did you learn during that experience?
When I was younger, I was living in China, Shenzhen, and then I was also in Hong Kong. And I was working there as a model for 1 year. And it was the first time I traveled alone to new country. And it was very interesting because the culture was so different than in Finland, but I just loved it because I love to get to know different cultures and learn about different cultures and new people, meeting new people and learning the languages. So it was really amazing experience and when I was there, I learned a lot how to cooperate with different kind of people and different cultures, and it was a really amazing experience and I enjoyed every moment of it.
It was one whole year uninterrupted being there in China, or did you happen to go back to Finland as well in between?
Yeah, I was there for example 3 months and then I went back to Finland and then I came back, but it was like 1 year like that.
Okay, so like total of 1 year, but you were able to meet a lot of friends. But
Yes,
maybe you'll be seeing them again here in
maybe.
Japan. Because there is this close economic relationship between Japan and China. Although right now we have some restrictions regarding travels and stuff like that, but hopefully by next year around November when we do the Miss International Beauty Pageant, it's going to be like hopefully back to normal.
Yes, I hope so, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the competition next year, meeting all you and meeting the girls around the world. I just can't wait.
Yeah, and what do you look forward to at the Miss International Beauty Pageant?
I look forward to have great memories, and I hope we will make new friendships and learn each cultures and interact with each other. It's like, and I also want to learn Japanese culture. It's like really fascinating to me, and I've trying to study the language as well so I can understand something.
You're from Finland. It's like they said that it's the hardest language in the world. The
Yeah,
Finnish language.
but I
If you, if you could hurdle that one, I'm pretty sure you could just speak a lot other languages. How many languages can you speak so far? I just want to know.
well, I speak Finnish. It's my mother language. Then
Mm.
English, and I also been studying a little bit Swedish and German and Spanish.
So there you go. See, I heard that the average number of languages that a Finnish could speak is three, or four. There is we have some more greetings here. We have Sikin Nashichin saying hello, Miss Finland. I hope we know where they're from.
Hi.
Bin Warren Pam Pam. I think he's from Vietnam because the name Bin is Vietnamese. Sending love.
Hi, love to you.
Yale Santos again left a comment. Wow, that's impressive. Maybe he was talking about the number of languages that you could actually speak.
Thank you.
Yeah, Finnish language is really very difficult. the only word that I remembered was kiitos.
Yeah. Really hear you right now. Maybe is there some your voice is a little bit disappearing?
Oh, my voice is disappearing. Oh, what about now?
Yes, now I can hear you again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, here's another comment from Grace Sancho. Grace, she said that she's from the Philippines, she's proud Filipino, and she lives in Austria right now. I wonder where in Austria she lives. And she says, I wish to visit a beautiful Finland as well one day. Good luck and best wishes, Miss Finland. Guten Tag.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I love
Austria.
our country.
Have you been to Austria?
Yes, when I was a little girl, but not right now. But I would like to visit there as well.
Lots of mountains, lots of skiing and snowboarding there. I would love to visit it as well during winter time because I do snowboarding.
Yeah. Oh, really? I do that too.
For for someone from the Philippines, it's quite it's quite surprising that I do snowboarding. I do love it. It's like my winter pastime.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
really difficult. You have to learn it very well because it's kind of hard actually.
It was hard because I started late.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't have snowboarding in the Philippines. We didn't have snow in the first place, and I had to start it. I had to start falling a million times before I could finally, slide and glide my way down the slope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lori Gallant once again says, "You are an amazing woman. So impressed."
Oh,
Well, yeah, you should be. The Finnish people, they are very humble, they're very simple, but do not underestimate them because they rank up there, rank number one in the mathematics, science, and reading comprehension examinations all over the world. And it's quite interesting because you guys don't even know it. It's like you're just ordinary people, but when the examination comes, you just get the best scores. That's why I'm really so impressed. Which is the reason why I'm really so impressed about the Finnish education system. And yeah, it's one thing that a lot of people should actually learn as well. How you guys do it.
yeah, but I think that Finnish people are also really hardworking. We do a lot of work, and we are taught that hard work pays off, and just stay humble and work hard. So I think that's like which represents the Finnish idea.
Yeah, and totally agree with that one because in a country with a very harsh weather, like for example, like really harsh winter and things like that,
Yeah.
you really have to work so hard, and yeah, value your education and the fact that you have a very impressive record when it comes to education. It
Yeah.
speaks for itself. I mean, you don't even need to shove it into our throat, right? So it's it's a given. You know, when you say Finland, oh, the education system them is amazing. So guys, if you want to know the secret on why the Finnish people are doing really well when it comes to math and science and reading comprehension, keep on following their Miss Finland winners and see why, and see why. They are very humble people and they're very nice. They are, and
Yeah.
one thing they have to say, you guys are really very good listeners.
That's scary to hear.
You are very good listeners. You are very curious people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are just really honestly curious people, because once someone tells you something, you just don't leave it like that. You ask another question. And that's
Yeah.
what I have actually observed when I met Finnish, not just the Miss Finland, but those people from Finland that I met when I was there for 4 days. And when I tell them I'm from the Philippines, they don't just say, okay, Philippines, end of the story. No, they keep on asking, Philippines? Um, why is it called the Philippines, by the way? Can you please explain it to us? You know, it's things like that, you know, that they ask, you know, because you're we're curious, you're naturally curious people, and I think it boils down to your education system. Your teachers have taught you to be curious, to know more, and not just to accept facts as they are or information as they are, but to ask questions.
Yeah. And I think Finnish people, we respect for other cultures and for other people, and we are very interested. For example, how are you? Um, we want to know about you and your life and your work, and we just love to cooperate and interact with other people. So
Yeah, and I can vouch for that because I've always met, I've always experienced that kind of vibe whenever I am with someone from Finland.
that's great.
Yes, so far the record has not been broken. Every Finnish person that I met has been really nice and really very open and always asks
Yeah,
question.
that's amazing to hear.
Anyway, since we are now, we're now the 23rd minute. Thank you so much, Anna. I would love to talk more about you. And guys, if you want to know more about Anna, please follow her on her Instagram account, and also please follow us in our Miss International social media accounts, in our Facebook, our YouTube channel, our Twitter account, and yes, etc., etc. So please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, Anna, for your time.
Thank you for inviting me here. It was a pleasure.
Yes, Kitos, and have a very nice Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes, you too.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.